Safe flight repair, safe flight replace. Come on, we can do it. Up. We got it. Alright, what's up YouTube? DapperxDan here. A pretty nice day here in Colorado. Not too bad. It's supposed to be in the mid-40s today, and it's sunny and not windy. So, all in all, decent day. Not too bad for taking the bike around for a little rip. Why are you slowing down? What in the world is going on here? Is there a train or something?
A few moments later.
Golly, people need to learn how to drive. Wonder what that was. It looks like foam. We got a liner in, we got all the vents closed in the helmet. I did forget my second pair of gloves though. They usually go underneath my normal gloves. But we won't be out too long, so it's not bad. Anyways guys, today I am going to be talking about when you're getting a motorcycle, should you finance it or should you just save up and pay for cash? And me personally, I've done both of them. A little backstory I guess. When I got my GT500, I had saved up for 3 years and I saved up a lot of money. What is this guy? Oh my god. Oops. Yeah, and I saved up a lot of money. I put a lot of money down on it and I didn't even finance very much and they still did not give me a very good interest rate. I was 19 years old when I bought my GT500. I didn't have any credit at all. And yeah, they tried charging me like 23% interest because I had zero credit history. I'll tell you guys what, having no credit is worse than having bad credit. So yeah, they tried charging me 23% interest, but luckily, since I was in the military at the time, and if I have any military viewers, this will help you guys out. If you're getting an insane interest rate like that, just send them, whatever company your loan is through, send them a copy of your orders. And it's called the Soldiers and Sailors Act. The most they can charge you for interest is 6%. I had made like 2 payments, and then I went to Iraq, and I sent them my orders that were sending me to Iraq. And my payments went down significantly, and also they sent me a big refund check. They sent me, only making 2 payments, they sent me like $800 back in interest that I had overpaid. So yeah, you can see where all your money goes to. If you're getting an insane interest rate like that, I would definitely say save up as much as you can and put as much as you can down on a motorcycle. Now for my very first bike, you guys remember my Ninja 250. I actually had enough money to buy that bike in cash. So I went to the dealership and I just put it on my debit card. That bike wasn't that expensive. So I just put it on my debit card and I was able to pay for the whole thing in cash. Now for my Gixxer 750, that bike I did not have enough money for, and I ended up financing it through my bank, and I actually had two bikes at the same time. I had my Gixxer 750 and my Ninja 250 for like 2 months. I had two bikes at the same time, and so that bike I financed through my bank, and since I had some established credit, they gave me a pretty good interest rate. I can't remember what the rate was, but I remember the payment was like $150 a month, which is not bad at all. The guy I got it from pretty much just wanted to pay off of his loan. So that's what my bank did. My bank paid off his loan, and then they took the title. And yeah, so I actually got that bike a lot under sticker, under what it was worth. This guy is having such a good time. Yeah, I got that bike probably $1,000 under what Kelly Blue Book said it was worth, just because the guy wanted to pay off of his loan. And he bought it for originally brand new for like 14 grand, and he had about 9 grand left over on his loan, and that's what I got it for. And since we're talking about that bike, the payment was only $150 a month, so that was nothing. That was completely manageable. So I ended up, once I sold my 250, I put all that money towards my new bike, and then on top of that, I was paying like an extra $50 to $100 every month, just because the payment was so low and to pay it off faster. And then I ended up paying it off pretty fast. And also with the GT500, I was making like triple payments on that when I was in Iraq, because that was tax-free money. Whenever you're deployed in the military, they don't charge you taxes. So that's tax-free money, and so I was making a lot more money, and I didn't have any bills at all. I didn't have to pay for anything at all, except for haircuts and internet. That was about it. So I was making like triple payments on that. But back to the 750, I paid that one off in like the year and a half that I had it, and I ended up trading it for this bike, and it was actually worth the same amount that this bike was. Obviously the dealership isn't going to give me what it's worth. They're going to give you a little bit less because they have to sell it and make money on it. So really I only ended up paying for this bike was the difference, and that was less than $1,000 in value, because that was my Gixxer was a 2014, this is a 2012, so it was a little bit newer. And these guys are not gonna go. Someone is burning well in front of me. Oh, it's that big truck. Let me get on this side. That was a nice Porsche. So yeah, in that instance, for this bike actually, I ended up only paying like $1,000 or less than $1,000 for it, because the value of my other bike was so much. Oh, this is all wet. This lake isn't frozen. Well, it's partially frozen, I guess. So for this bike, it wasn't really that much difference. $1,000 is not that much money. So I ended up just paying that difference in cash, and this bike is completely paid off. And for my Supermoto, that bike I had been saving up for a couple of years. I knew I had wanted one, and I was just waiting to find one. I really wanted the Aprilia, but I just couldn't find one that was anywhere close and for a decent price. The closest one I had found was in Montana, and that's still like an 8-hour drive. This road is really dirty, so we don't want to go too fast. But yeah, so that bike I paid for completely in cash because I had already been saving up that money for it, and I had been wanting one. But yeah, guys, if I would say either of the two, I would say try and save up for it. Try and save up for the bike, and try and pay for it in cash. In the long run, you're going to pay way less money if you pay for something in cash or mostly in cash. You guys, that's the whole point of interest. The bank will lend you the money, but you're going to pay them back a lot more money than what they lent you. You guys just got to keep that in mind. And look at your finances. Obviously, someone can't afford like 10 grand right now for a brand new bike. So if you want to finance that would be actually kind of nice, because that'd be smaller monthly payments over a longer period of time. But you got to realize on that $10,000, you're probably going to end up paying probably $14,000 over the entire length of the loan. It's all up to your individual finances and what you guys think you can afford. And if you do finance something, I would say, if you can, try and pay ahead on it. Like, any extra principal you pay right now is that much less interest that you have to pay over the course of the loan. And for used bikes, like if you buy, like, I don't know, an 8-year-old bike or something, still pretty reliable. And prices are pretty cheap. They're like around $4,000, maybe $3,000 or $4,000. If you're gonna go that route, I would definitely say try and save up for it and just buy it in cash, because that'll save you so much money over the long run in interest. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys right now. You just gotta look at your own personal finances and do what you think you can afford. I would say definitely try and pay for stuff in cash, but if you can't, financing is okay for obviously the lower monthly payments. Anybody can afford that, especially if you're going for a brand new bike. For that reliability, I think the lower monthly payments will be worth it, because you're not going to have any issues of it for a while on a brand new bike. But anyway guys, that's all I got for right now. If you like today's video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and leave me a comment, let me know what you think. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Deuces.